This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca.
Really fired up this morning, and the last couple days, you just haven't felt the same.
I just don't know who I am anymore.
Yeah.
So for Complaint Corner, I just want to say it's very disheartening going to Starbucks and finally perfecting my order and saying it with confidence.
May I try?
Sure.
Tall chestnut praline latte, half sweet with almond milk, no whip.
That's correct, except not tall. I usually get venti.
Okay, sorry.
That's fine. Went the other day, and the woman behind the speaker goes, "Oh, you're not going to be happy with me. Chestnut praline was a holiday special, and it's not on our menu
I'm
anymore."
sure this one hits hard for a lot of people that find a drink that they like there.
I finally discovered my drink, and it's been taken away from me. And then I panicked, and I don't even know. I got like a half sweet vanilla latte, and it was awful. And I just cried. I cried.
The pain in your voice when you speak is pretty intense.
No more chestnut praline at Starbucks.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? If anyone has a drink that is somewhat close to that, maybe you went through the same heartbreak as me recently when you found out, what are we drinking now?
Because like you went with vanilla instead on the weekend and almost threw it out the window.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Okay. So Lisa needs some help.
I do.
My submission for Complaint Corner today is I just don't think people follow each other on social media anymore unless it's TikTok. It seems like the only place you can peel followers now is on TikTok. Instagram, stagnant.
Yeah.
Like, have people just like followed their limit and they're like, I don't need any more?
I think so. I don't think people are discovering new accounts like a couple years ago.
And even I don't remember the last time I liked a new Facebook page, unless I was like seeking something out specifically. Like I love baths. That's my latest follow.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, it's a strange time because social media is such a big part of our job, and like we pride ourselves on trying to bring good content to the internet that
But when
actually
you're not
brings people back to the show.
So when you're not getting new followers, does it kind of make you not motivated?
Well, like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all three of my pages, and I'm talking the station pages as well. It's just kind of. But I think that's everybody's mood right now with no new friends.
Well, exactly.
What's something that isn't a crime but should be?
Thank you for listening to the show. Zarly, pineapple on pizza is a crime in itself.
You know what? I've often thought that, but my kid's been into Hawaiian lately, and there's always leftover pizza of hers. She can only eat a couple pieces.
Yeah.
And it's not as bad as I thought it was.
It really isn't. And I am not a big pineapple fan to begin with.
Right. I still would prefer not. Although I had the Royal Hawaiian from Boston Pizza the other day.
Doesn't that have like prosciutto on it?
Yes, and hot peppers.
And then there's pineapple on it as well?
Pineapple.
See, that's what...
Onion. It was really good.
It trips me out when I accidentally eat a piece of pineapple on pizza and then I'm like, whoa, that was kind of like a delight.
That was a good little bite.
Whoa, what happened there? Tiffany wrote in saying, again, we're talking about things that aren't a crime that should be. Letting your dog crap on someone's lawn and then not cleaning it up. Do people do that?
Yeah.
On lawns? Aren't you constantly worried someone's watching you?
I have to be honest about something.
You did not.
Well, occasionally you forget a bag. And then I will make sure I take 2 bags the next time. And if the turd's still there, I'll clean it up. I'm not going to like walk home 15 minutes to turn around and walk back 15 minutes to clean up a turd.
No, you're one of those people that you're like, oh, the magpies will just eat it.
You kick a little snow over it. And if you see that it's still there the next day, well, it's only happened a couple times, but I do agree that it should be a crime.
It is a crime.
Though.
I think the cops should pull up and make you pick it up with your bare hands.
Okay, what do you got for us?
Saying it's too hot during summer.
Good point, especially here.
Especially here, after doing 3 weeks of minus 40.
Yeah, good one.
Okay, I have one to add to the list. Are you ready? Anyone, okay, this might offend some people. Sorry in advance. Anyone that writes, so we did a thing, or so I did a thing, instant ticket.
You're done. Instant ticket.
Instant ticket. Stop it.
How about this one? I'm going to put one on the list. Texting someone and then they call you. Like,
Ew,
if you're
why?
like, hey,
what are you doing?
Hey, man, how'd the weekend go? Bring. And you're
Or,
like, oh,
Kate,
God.
or the unexpected FaceTimes. No.
107.
So there's a guy who started going to KFC with his mom every Sunday since he was 5 years old. And this is in Toronto. And there was a woman there who was really funny and always smiling. And he remembers being young and saying, is the funny woman working today? And they just like loved this woman that worked at KFC. Anyway, she's 70 years old and still works there. This guy looks like he's about, 25-ish now. And he was worried about her during COVID, wanted to make sure that she was doing okay in her personal life. He was there to go visit her and saw that there was a customer that was really rude to her, but she was so graceful with it and still had that big smile on her face. Didn't care what this guy thought. So he's like, wow, what just a wonderful person all around. So he started a GoFundMe for her and has raised $25,000 for her to feel comfortable.
Whoa.
She's still working at that KFC.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a really cool
25,000 would go a long way.
Yeah,
eh?
exactly.
Tell me something good.
I think his goal was only like $1,000,
Yeah.
right?
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that story. Mine is about a restaurant owner in Wisconsin who decided to take $2,000 of his own money, and rather than pump it into advertising, he really thought it was time to boost up some of his competitors. So he bought $2,000 worth of gift cards to other restaurants and is giving them away on his Facebook page. And it's doing really well. And he's like, I didn't actually expect to receive such positive feedback from this. I was just doing it because I wanted to support my other restaurant owners out there. We're all in this together. We're all facing this pandemic. But it's actually like helped so much because all these other restaurants are now like repaying it. They're all buying each other's gift cards and giving them away in different restaurants.
This person's a genius.
It's just, a really supportive look at things. I'm kind of feeling that way a bit more lately with our industry too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's so competitive that you end up like kind of chip on your shoulder, disliking people for no reason. Not harshly, but you know what I mean. Like just, like I said, chip
You
on your
want to
shoulder.
win, right?
But now I'm like, so I hope all the stations are doing well. I hope all the hosts are getting supported. Like, genuinely, just because of this pandemic.
Well, except for the ones that aren't actually in Edmonton.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Tell me something good.
Thanks for checking out the show. We're asking you what the strangest thing is you've seen for sale online. 780-784-7107.
Oh my God. Okay, so I was on Facebook just scrolling last night, and there was a woman on a buy and sell selling her barely used Diva cup. She said she used it a few times and it just wasn't what she wanted. So she was trying to sell her Diva cup after she had already used it.
They are $40. But yeah, like nobody's buying that. And it gained a lot of traction. Like I kind of saw it, but it was only a screenshot from someone else on Twitter. But we posted this on our Facebook page asking what's the weirdest thing you've seen. And several comments are the Diva cup. So did it have a ton of comments?
It did, yeah.
But hasn't sold yet. Here's the thing. If it's $40 new, you'd be lucky to get, let's say, $12 for something that's $40 new that you're selling that's been used, right?
Or nobody's going to be buying a gently used Diva cup.
I understand that. But even if it was like anything that's worth $40 new, you could probably expect a return of about $12 to $15 used. Is that worth embarrassing yourself?
No,
to like
absolutely
all of
not.
your friends and family that are going to see what you've posted on a Facebook page?
I won't even post like a picture that I don't want to hang on my wall anymore because I'm like, my friends are just going to roast me in the comments. Like, this is not worth it for me.
Well, exactly. So, like, if this was an item that was $4,000 and you could expect a return of $1,500 or $1,200, I can
Might be
understand
worth
how
it.
you'd be willing to embarrass yourself.
Okay.
But for $12?
Okay, so that's actually what sparked this conversation. We posted on our Facebook page asking, like, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen online? And the amount of people that have banked screenshots from, like, even years ago because it was that ridiculous, something that they saw online,
Right.
you know? But the comment section is making me laugh so hard. How about this one from Mel? One time I saw a guy who was selling whole cooked chickens made on his backyard fire pit. They had a picture of the fire pit and the chickens were charred black. They wanted $25 a piece. Pretty gross.
And sketchy.
Oh, very sketchy.
$25 for a chicken? Like you're getting a rotisserie cooked properly at the grocery store for what?
$9, $12
Yeah.
maybe. Inflation. Anyway, Jenna posted breadsticks from Olive Garden. I would buy those though. That is like 10 out of 10 would buy.
So somebody was going to Olive Garden. Oh, I bet they because you get free breadsticks, right?
Yes. Except Olive Garden's only giving you 3 breadsticks lately.
Is that
I've
true?
noticed. It used to be 5.
I thought it was unlimited.
No, I just mean at a time.
Oh.
But it's like, really? You're only going to give me 3? You better come back in 2 minutes. Clinton commented saying, it was just a screenshot. And I love this one. $100 for a cell phone. But it's just a picture of their hand showing you how big the cell phone is because they're taking the pictures with the phone that they're trying to sell.
Yes.
Absolutely iconic.
Been talking about strange things that you've found for sale on buy and sells on Facebook, on Kijiji, and so we thought we'd bring back an old game we used to play once in a while around here
Yeah, it's been a while.
called the Kijiji Game.
We're going to see how many items Ryder can ask if this person has besides the product that they have posted before they hang up. So get your guesses in. We have a bunch of random items written in a hat that he's going to pull out and ask if they own. So 780-784-7107. How many items can he get in before this person hangs up?
So what they're actually selling is like a red kid's car toy. So
You got to make the trip worth it.
exactly. Let's give this a go.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm calling about the kids' red car toy that you have.
Yeah.
For sale. Do you, by chance, have an actual car for sale as well? Mine broke down.
A real car for you.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you're selling a car as well. Like
No.
if I'm over there picking that up, I could maybe have a look at the other one.
No?
Do you have any extra dryer lint?
A dryer? No.
Do you have any two-toned Lululemon pants?
No.
Okay. Do you have any pipe cleaners for sale?
No.
Do you have any broken headphones for sale?
No. All right.
Do you have any stuffed elephants?
Is this a joke or what?
No, I'm just going through my list of things that I need to buy soon.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. Do you have any free McDonald's coffee cards?
No. Okay, no, I have a few toys, that's it.
Okay. Do you have a paper shredder by chance?
No. I'm sorry.
Do you have any fishing rods for sale?
No. Okay, thank you. No, I'm not.
Do you have any bottles of ketchup?
Are you interested in the kids?
Sure, I just want to make the trip worthwhile
Yeah, okay.
if I come.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any 4-liter jugs of milk?
No. Okay, goodbye.
Oh my God. I thought she'd hang up 10 items ago.
So what was the final count?
You got to 11, which was like so close. We almost ran out of items in the hat. I was like, oh gosh, I have to start writing new ones down mid-call and show him a sheet.
She was very patient, or
She
she
was
just
awesome.
really needed to sell that kid's car toy.
707.
Recommend something. You found a new show, Lise.
Yep. So my good friend Mike Shalou wrote on Facebook, you need to watch It's a Sin on Amazon Prime. And I was like, well, I'm looking for a new show. Why not? I binged 5 episodes. I stayed up way too late last night.
Whoa, 5 eppies.
5 eppies, and they're like 45 to 50 minutes each. So it's so good. It seems to be a very accurate depiction of what the time was like for loved ones in the 80s when there was AIDS, the AIDS crisis. And so it shines a light on personal stories that I feel they need to be told. So again, it's called It's a Sin. The acting is absolutely brilliant. The directing, everything about it, I just adore. I can't wait to finish it. It's heart-wrenching.
Yeah, you said it's real heavy, hey?
It's really, really good. So again, that's called It's a Sin. So if you're listening now and you're looking for a show, give it a chance and hit me up on the text line when you're done and let me know your thoughts on it.
My recommend something today is very different. It's from the kitchen, where I was complaining on air yesterday about this Alfredo sauce I made and how it was terrible. And it turns out it was the jar of Alfredo sauce I used. I don't know if it got opened in shipping, but I think it went bad.
Ew.
Anyway, so I had all of these good homemade pasta noodles that had this gross ass sauce on them.
So what do?
I washed the noodles.
Okay, so you're recommending if people are sitting down for dinner and everyone's like, this doesn't taste good, you're going to take everyone's plates
and go wash the noodles off. And yeah, like even for my kid, if she's like, oh, this is too spicy. Okay.
Classic.
Oh, I'll be right back.
No.
Just go rinse off the noodles under cold water. Don't use hot water. It'll overcook the noodles. You have to use cold water.
And then the noodles are cold though, so then what?
Well, then I heated it up. So I used the pan with a new sauce to just like toss.
Wouldn't that also
heat
make the noodles overcooked?
Yeah, but like if you're also washing them in hot noodles, you're going to end up with mush. Is what I'm saying.
I feel like if I were to witness someone doing this, I would not eat either.
No, I washed my
gross?
hands. I washed my hands first, but you had to I had to give them a good scrub.
Ew,
there was even some noodles that I had to like tighten my finger around and like.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. But I washed my hands. What?
So your recommendation is rinsing noodles.
If you don't like the sauce, it's doable. It's possible.
What if it's got chicken mixed in it? Do you rinse the chicken too?
No, I moved the chicken first
Ew.
to the pan. What? I
Nothing.
did. There was one piece of chicken that ended up in the wash.
Okay.
And I ate it.
107.
Okay, sharing foods with big groups, not really a 2021 move just yet.
No, but it's good to do with your cohort. It's a fun idea for dinner. Apparently, we've been saying the word wrong. Steph wrote in saying it's not charcuterie, it's charcuterie. Sorry, we're not bougie like you, Steph.
How didn't you know that?
I don't know.
I think I was mispronouncing it too.
Yeah.
When you said it, I just rolled with it because I wasn't confident enough in my pronunciation.
But yeah, we've seen different kinds of, now I'm nervous to say it,
charcuterie
boards, like the pancake one.
Just point at me anytime you want.
I'm going to.
Okay.
So we're asking you, like, what's another idea? What should you put together on your board?
I have a few ideas. A poutine board would be really fun.
Are they pre-made or do you put the toppings on? There's like a gravy boat.
I would say you have the fries like cooked.
Okay.
And then you have the gravy, you have the cheese, and you also have like a small oven right there that you can like toss them in and heat them up. You know what I mean?
Now, are we talking, because it's a charcuterie board, are there different kinds of fries? Like there's different options of what you're going to use?
Yeah, you get the wrinkle fries. You got maybe...
wrinkle fries are the worst fries. There, I said it.
You got some wedges. You could have like potato skins. You could go all out.
Ashley wrote in saying, why don't you try doing the nacho table? It's a thing. Look it up. And I have been seeing those, but they're aggressive.
They're really aggressive.
They do
look like
big, huge tables.
They would take way too long to clean up. I do a salad board quite often when I'm cooking because you're a kind of a picky eater.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll be honest, instead of nice then. You're a terribly picky eater.
True.
My daughter is a bit of a picky eater. So, like, everybody wants different things on their salad, so I can't just make a big bowl of salad. So I just put all the toppings on a big board, and people make their own salad.
It's really smart.
Yeah. This text says barbecue board, and that's what Johnny, who's in After 10, Johnny Jasno said as well. That's his favorite. When there's, like, the ribs on it, the brisket, all the meats, pretty much. Beans, maybe.
Beans get cold really fast, though. You gotta have they have to have a lid.
How about a whiskey and mix board?
Okay, I was gonna say, what about it was like a cocktail charcuterie board? That's fun.
Because like I'd like bourbon, and I want to try my bourbon. Just like all you need is a small glass.
What isn't that just a bar? Like
yeah, that's true actually. What do you got for us?
The charcuterie board.
What's on it?
So, all the finest buds, the good snacks, you got to get them Dunkaroos in there. Maybe some flaming hot Cheetos.
And how about like even different vessels for enjoying your charcuterie board?
Oh, yeah.
Well, like a bong, a pipe.
Oh, I thought it was like food that you eat
blades.
after.
The before and after charcuterie board.
You need two.
You
need the snack board and you need the paraphernalia board.
Served on the pillow because you're going to need it afterwards.
You were in some heat here at the workplace.
Yeah. Got an email this morning saying that I have been selected to do this online course because...
Mandatory online course.
It says, Dear Lisa, you are now enrolled in something called First Time Clickers. You must complete this training. I must have opened up a link that was
A virus.
virus. And then they said, so you'll be getting an email soon with that link to do the mandatory training. And I responded with, is this a test? Because I'm not opening any more links.
Ooh, good one.
I know. And then they wrote back, they didn't think it was funny.
Oh.
They wrote, hi, Lisa, not a test, period. Like, because mine had like laughing emojis in it. And I was like, right? Good one, right?
Yeah.
They're not happy with me. And then I started asking around the office because I'm like, oh, maybe a lot of people are doing this. I'm the only one.
Yeah. I do like your angle of, I'm not going to click this because I think
that's how I pass the
it
test.
shows them that you're committed to learning. So
In fact, I think I'm just going to stop opening emails in general. Like, I don't think I'm going to read any here on out. How about that?
I just got a text from our engineer
Okay.
that said, does Lisa know this is a 4-hour course that she'll be taking? So it's not just the test on the email. There's also a 4-hour course and then a test. So good luck.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play 107.